The Pasadena Police Department released bodycam footage of officers evacuating residents during the deadly wildfires in the Altadena area on January 7 and 8. According to Assosicted Press, the footage shows officers driving through thick smoke and flying embers in residential neighborhoods that were affected by what has been called the Eaton fire. The fire, one of two major blazes in Los Angeles County, was reported to have killed at least 17 people and destroyed hundreds of homes. Several residents who lost homes in the Eaton fire previously told the AP they received no notifications about their neighborhoods. For others, the first warning was an urgent text message in the middle of the night.
Police Department! Police Department, evacuate immediately! Police Department, evacuate immediately! Get somewhere!
Building's on fire, man. We gotta go.
Yeah, go.
What's the best way?
Please, don't. I'm paying.
Okay, man.
Okay, you have your car keys? Yes. With you right now? Okay.
Sam 3, the fires jumped Altadena, starting to hit the properties on the west side of Altadena, north of Kenyan close.
A fourth contingent of Kenyan police arrived on Thursday in Haiti to help repel violent gangs as officials brushed off concerns of a halt in some U.S. funding to the UN-backed mission. According to Associated Press, the 200 police officers from the East African country join more than 600 other Kenyans already working alongside Haiti's national police as part of a multinational force boosted by soldiers and police deployed by countries including Jamaica, Guatemala, and El Salvador. The latest deployment of Kenyan police comes 2 days after the U.S. notified the United Nations that it was freezing $13,300,000 slated for the mission as part of a sweeping freeze on foreign assistance imposed by U.S. President Donald Trump. For the doubting Thomas that were saying that the mission has been stopped, no, the mission is in full course, Godfrey Otunge, the mission's force commander, said as he greeted the new officers at Haiti's main international airport, which remains closed to commercial flights, because of ongoing gang violence. Otunge said in a statement Wednesday that the amount frozen represents less than 3% of ongoing assistance to the mission. He noted that the U.S. and other partner countries are still providing logistical, financial, and equipment support, with support flights arriving almost daily. The U.S. State Department said it approved waivers for $40.7 million in foreign assistance to help the mission and Haitian police, including contracts to support forward operating bases, medical services, and vehicle maintenance. It noted that as recently as Tuesday, the U.S. delivered much-needed heavy armored equipment to the mission and Haitian police. During a visit to the Dominican Republic on Thursday, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said Washington was committed to supporting the UN-backed mission led by Kenyan police and called for it to be broadened so it could effectively deal with gangs. He said the issue of Haiti cannot be ignored.
Everybody.
We will have the president and the dignitaries greeting the continent. When I talk about the ambassadors, I mean for the doubting Thomases, that was saying that the mission has been stopped. No, the mission is in full course.
President Donald Trump's plan to seek U.S. ownership of the Gaza Strip and move out its population infuriated the Arab world. According to Associated Press, it stunned American allies and other global powers and even flummoxed members of Trump's own party. The reaction in Israel was starkly different. The idea of removing hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from Gaza, once relegated to the fringes of political discourse in the country, has found fertile ground in an Israeli public traumatized by Hamas' October 7, 2023, attacks and grasping for ways to feel secure again after the deadliest assault in their country's history. Jewish Israeli politicians across the spectrum either embraced the idea wholeheartedly or expressed openness to it. Newspaper columns praised its audacity and TV commentators debated how the idea could practically be set in motion. The country's defense minister ordered the military to plan for its eventual implementation. Whether or not the plan becomes reality, it is saddled with obstacles, not to mention moral, legal and practical implications. Its mere pronouncement by the world's most powerful leader has sparked enthusiasm about an idea once considered to be beyond the pale in the Israeli mainstream. To be sure, many of those who expressed openness to the plan said it seemed unfeasible for a multitude of legal and logistical reasons. And many others, including liberal Israelis and Palestinian citizens of Israel, voiced opposition to it. The liberal daily Haaretz, in an editorial Thursday, urged Israelis to oppose transfer. In a joint Washington news conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Tuesday, Trump said he envisioned the U.S. taking control of the Gaza Strip, having its people relocate to other places and rebuilding the war-battered coastal enclave into the Riviera of the Middle East.
Israeli officials say they're moving ahead with plans to encourage and help Palestinians to leave the Gaza Strip. This comes after President Donald Trump floated a controversial plan this week calling for all of Gaza's 2 million people, 2 million Palestinians, to be removed. He says the U.S. would then move into the territory, oversee it, and oversee a lengthy reconstruction process. Now, this plan has come under fierce international condemnations. Many critics say it amounts to ethnic cleansing.
The statements by President Trump saying that the U.S. would take over Gaza and that it would require that the Palestinian population be moved out signal an intent to potentially ethnically cleanse Gaza and further forcibly displace the local population, the Palestinian population of Gaza. We don't know if these will turn into actual policy, but the statement of intent is very concerning. And if it were to transform into state policy, it would potentially amount to ethnic cleansing.
The president appears to be sticking with the proposal, although some officials in the White House say he only wants to see a temporary displacement of Palestinians. In the meantime, Israeli leaders have welcomed the proposal, and Israel's defense minister says he has ordered the military to begin preparations for assisting Palestinians who want to leave. It's not clear how this plan would work or when it would go into effect, but it is causing alarm across the region. Some of the harshest criticism is coming from the Arab world, and especially from Egypt, an Israeli ally that borders Gaza. Egyptian officials say they already have launched a diplomatic initiative. They're trying to rally opposition to the plan behind the scenes. They are warning that Egypt's historic peace agreement with Israel, 45 years old, could be in danger if this plan moves forward.